All right, good morning, everyone. I am Atlanta News First meteorologist Courteney Jacobazzi. Bit of a dreary start to your Saturday out there, and that really will unfortunately be the picture for the day today. So we're going to talk about that. We'll talk about at least a slightly better day for Sunday. And we do have 3 first alerts as we head into the work week for a couple of different reasons. So we're going to cover that. You'll definitely want to circle a couple days on your calendar next week. So let's get right on into it. Here's a look over Midtown, overcast skies. It's really just pretty dreary and damp out there. We had all that rain from yesterday that made it for a little bit of an unsettled end to the work week. And now that that moisture was still there, we started the morning with just really damp conditions and overcast skies. So all that moisture definitely still present in the form of cloud cover. And we do have a couple of showers that are starting to roll in after we did have a few isolated showers early this morning. We're kind of in a lull for most of the metro. 55 right now in the city of Atlanta, a little cooler as well. And we will be cooler by the time it's all said and done this afternoon. The cloud cover will help with that. We had a cold front move through yesterday. That's what helped bring us the rain. And that's what's going to help at least a little bit with our rain today. But it's definitely making it a lot cooler out there than it was this time yesterday. If you went out yesterday evening, you probably felt that temperature drop very quickly. 54 in LJ, 52 in Canton, 55 in Atlanta, and 54 in Locust Grove, 53 in Covington, 51 in Athens. So this is still technically warm for this time of year, but we've just been so warm that this feels pretty cold to us compared to where we have been the past several mornings. So definitely light jacket worthy. Here's a look at that 24-hour temperature change though. 9 to 20 degrees cooler, 25 degrees cooler than this time yesterday in Athens. So noticeably colder. You'll definitely want to again have the light jacket as you head out the door. So we have a cold front that moved through again straight across the southeast. There's an area of high pressure to our north that's helping to pull in some cool air. And then we still have that area of high pressure that's been keeping us drier to our south. So all this rain is getting caught up in the mid levels of our atmosphere. It's moving from west to east, which is the direction of the wind in the mid to upper levels of our atmosphere. And that front is just going to add some extra lift to give us the unsettled day and also the cloudy day. So that's going to help kind of trap in some moisture and give us all the cloud cover for the day today. Don't get me wrong, you might see a couple peaks of sunshine, but clouds will definitely dominate most of the day. So had a couple of showers move through really downtown Atlanta and then move into the Stone Mountain area, now kind of pushing into Gwinnett County. But look out to the west. We have more rain moving over the Alabama and Georgia line. A lot of the rain as well to our north, but we still have a few scattered showers moving into Floyd County, moving into Carroll County, down towards Troup County as well, and all moving off to the east. So just a heads up, in places like Bartow County, Cobb County, Coweta County, you might get a little bit of rain in the next few minutes. But it's all moving. That's the good thing. It's not just rain that's going to sit and linger all day. Any kind of shower activity you do receive today will be very isolated, very spotty, and it'll move very quickly. So if you get rained on, just give it a couple minutes and the rain will more than likely be out of the way. It'll all pretty much be light for the most part as well for the start of the day. So again, here's a look at first alert radar as we go through your afternoon. Temperatures today will generally climb into the mid 60s. If you're north of Atlanta, you might end up in the low 60s. If you're south of Atlanta, upper 60s, near 70. But again, those scattered showers will persist mainly for the first half of the day. As we head into the evening, it does look like we'll be a little drier, especially for the metro. A lot of the rain will stay north of Atlanta through the late evening and even into tomorrow. So today, upper 60s. If you're north of Atlanta, again, you can subtract a few degrees from that number. If you're south of Atlanta, you'll probably stay in the upper 60s, near 70. And then Sunday will be a little warmer. We'll have some more cloud cover, or we'll have some more sunshine, excuse me. So mostly cloudy skies. We'll actually see some peaks of sunshine tomorrow. Most of the shower activity will stay north of Atlanta for the day tomorrow. So overall, we're going to be a little bit drier for your Sunday. As we head into next week, we do have some changes to talk about. On Monday, we have a first alert for windy conditions. Essentially, what's going to happen is we'll have a very strong weather system kind of move by to our north while we have high pressure still building in very strong. So that's going to create a pressure difference, and a pressure difference creates wind. So it's going to be such a drastic pressure difference for us that it's going to be very windy. In fact, we could experience wind gusts upwards of 40 miles per hour. For those of you just tuning in, because I totally didn't hit go live on Facebook, a little bit of a dreary day today, scattered showers. If you run into some rain today, it'll quickly move out, so don't go canceling outdoor plans, but I'd pack maybe the raincoat because it's going to be a little chilly, and then we'll have the chance for some quick passing showers through the day. And then we will be drier for Sunday. So as we head into next week, this is really the most important. The weekend, we're not really concerned about weather-wise. Of course, a little bit of rain might damper your day slightly today, but tomorrow will be mainly dry. We'll actually see some sunshine, low 70s tomorrow, so back into that more spring-like feel. Monday, 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts are possible, so that's tropical storm force. So definitely need to be careful if you drive higher profile vehicles. Anyone who's watching that maybe drives some bigger trucks through the day, maybe you're by some random chance moving on Monday. You just need to be really careful out on the roadways on Monday. And then maybe any loose items outside your house if you want to tuck those away just to be safe. Thursday and Friday, we're going to be watching a fairly potent storm system. Good morning, Max. Good morning, Michael. So Thursday and Friday, we're going to be watching a fairly potent storm system that's going to brew. It's kind of going to form in the Gulf and move northward through our area. And the low looks like it might track right through our area. Now, the problem with that is the closer you get to a center of low pressure, the windier it's going to be, but also you get a little bit more wind shear where you have the cold front, the warm front, and the low pressure center all meet. If you are right in that line, you typically have a more heightened threat for severe weather. Not saying it happens every time, but it does look like we are already kind of seeing ingredients come together by the end of the week for severe weather. So first alert, the whole reason for it, when we know, you'll know. So right now we're giving a first alert for Thursday and Friday. If this weather system evolves and ends up either shifting to Thursday or shifting to Friday, maybe our severe threat wanes off, we'll take that away. But right now we need you to circle that day on your calendar, Thursday and Friday, and Monday, because it's going to be very windy. So here's a look at it. As you kick off your day on Monday, the breeze will start to pick up, but as we start to go into the afternoon and we start to heat up, we'll have the air mixing. And when the air mixes like that is when our winds really start to pick up. So we could experience wind gusts upwards of 40 miles per hour. As we head into Thursday, what's going to happen is we'll have a weather system lift to our north. We'll have a warm front lift to our north. A few showers possible along that Wednesday night. And that's going to destabilize our atmosphere. So it's going to pull in warm, moist air, and then our cold front's going to come and take advantage of that and ultimately produce rain and storms. Again, that low could track right through our area. That would automatically introduce a wind threat, and then maybe the potential for a brief spin-up tornado. So while that is way too far out to determine that, we are going to be watching for severe storms as we head into Thursday and Friday. Is it a sure bet? Absolutely not. A lot can change in 5 days, really 6 days, but it's something that models are already hinting at, that we could have the chance for severe weather, so we want you to know. When it comes to any kind of threats, we're going to be watching that very carefully. But right now it is too early to determine, but we will be keeping track of all modes of severe weather and seeing how those threats kind of play out for us as we go through the week. But right now, rain, especially Thursday night, is when it'll start, and then through the day Friday, and especially Friday afternoon when we have that heating of the day, some thunderstorms will be possible. So we'll be watching for that very carefully for you. Here's a look at Atlanta's most accurate forecast. So today, if you're north of Atlanta, you're going to be cooler. You'll more than likely be only in the low 60s today, and then mid to upper 60s from Atlanta southward. Scattered showers through the day, just quick passing showers. So again, if you have any plans today, through the early afternoon is when we're looking at our best coverage of rain. So if you have any plans for lunch, or maybe you're doing something from now until 4 o'clock really, that's when I think our best coverage of rain is. But it's all going to be, for the most part, light rain, and it's all going to quickly move off to the east. So it's not going to linger. It definitely won't wash out your plans. And then as we head into tomorrow, low 70s, we will see a little more sunshine tomorrow, maybe a few showers, especially north of the city. Monday, we do have showers late. It looks like most of the day will be dry, but late in the evening, some rain. But the big story Monday is the wind. It will be very windy on Monday with wind gusts upwards of 40 miles per hour possible. Tuesday, we're mostly sunny. We could also have maybe an isolated rumble of thunder, by the way. So weather system rolls through, brings us the first alert. Mostly sunny Tuesday. Evening showers possible Wednesday. It'll be after your commute, it seems like right now, but again, we'll be watching that. Thursday and Friday, elevated rain chances, mainly Thursday night through the day on Friday, as a pretty powerful weather system kind of brews and brings us rain, maybe storms. And we'll be watching for severe weather, so that's why that first alert is there. And we want you to circle those days on your calendar and just be hyper aware of the end of the week as we continue to track that. And again, if we have to adjust and if we have to take away the first alert for Thursday and Friday because the weather system moves, it shifts or anything like that, and our threats look lower and lower, our rain chances lessen, anything like that, you know how weather goes. It changes daily as models get a better idea of what's happening. Closer to the day of the event you get, the more you're going to have a handle on it. So right now we have the first alert. Could change that, but we definitely want you to circle those days on your calendars. We'll be watching a pretty powerful storm system that could bring us rain, severe, and storms, potentially some severe weather as well emphasis on potentially, and then very windy on Monday. I also did not adjust the camera, so I know I look very minuscule right now, but that's okay. I hope everyone enjoys your Saturday, despite the fact that it's a little dreary. Have the raincoat handy. It's going to be a little cool and just slightly soggy, but tomorrow will look better with more sunshine and temperatures in the low 70s. Make it a wonderful day today, everyone. Make it a safe weekend, and I'll catch you here next time.